Hi guys. So we decided, like in the last video, we're in the same clothes. It wasn't what we thought it was because we went ahead and went to the page. Here, let me show you guys.
Game.
So we went to this page because we were gonna go ahead and select what we thought it was, but turns out these are the ones that we're picking from. Why am I trying to point with my hands as if you can see me? These are the things that we're picking from. So we've already got them set out here. So we're going to look through them. And then one of these is going to have an important clue that directly connects the killer to Jamie. Because originally I thought that with what Thomas said about the chalk being on the shoe, I thought that was really going to be it. Because it was a good thought.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But anyway, but hey, sorry, weird intro. We jumped right into it.
Don't forget to switch the scene back.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
So yeah, we are pretty sure this is not going to take that long, but we'll see. But we should be finishing it up now. With this last video. This one was really hard. The first one we did wasn't that hard. And it was pretty, we didn't have, we only used a hint, one time, I think, on the last one. And we did pretty good. But this one is just tough. There's not a lot to go off of, really. But we're probably going to order some more.
Definitely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. So, we're going to get into this. So, our choices are the evidence description, right?
Mm-hmm.
Evidence custody document. And then Johnny Roca's interview or interrogation. Olivia Underwood's witness statement. The security camera video framed printouts. And the obituary. So, where do we start?
Okay, this says about her shoes. It says blue sneakers, new condition blue sneakers with white shoelaces, a few small splatters of orange, yellow, and red latex house paint on the left shoe, a smudge of clay on the heel of the right shoe. Otherwise, both shoes are in new condition. No unusual wear on the shoes, on the soles, or laces. Who was dealing with clay? Was anyone dealing with clay? But the dude, right?
Didn't he go to art class?
Oh, he did. And they wanted to show what they were working on.
Yeah. But why would that put the clay on her shoe?
If he, was in there with her or whatever.
Yeah.
And he threw it down. If he touched clay.
True. But
also, the paint. Was the dude working with clay putting the set together?
Maybe.
Olivia Underwood witness statement. Let's see what that could give us. Second person to get to Jamie's body. Last person to talk to her before she jumped. Working on Romeo and Juliet. She's the understudy. Had talking class right before she jumped. I thought it was a bit harsh. She seemed bothered, not angry or sad. Just seemed really deep in thought. Quiet through the second period. She and Amber Wheaton were the only ones who got 100 on the cat box test. And she got a 90. Something I can't talk about yet.
That was a good point by the shoes, though, but what else would prove it? Would it be this again?
Maybe. I mean, but there's only one though.
Oh. Okay, so I think this might have proved it.
Okay, let's see. If not, we can rule it out.
Okay. We were right. Smudge of clay on the hill. So which of these documents tells us where the clay could come from? So now we need Sophie's.
Okay, so let's put everything but this and whatever we need.
Okay, so we need
Sophie's witness statement.
okay, Principal Dowling's witness. Witness photo of Craig.
James Dowling. Witness photo of Craig Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm. Verona newspaper. And photo of suicide note on the screen.
You get the photo of Zimmerman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here's the screen.
Okay.
Is that
so
it?
is that it? We have Sophie's witness, Principal Dowling's witness, witness photo, newspaper, and screen.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this might be it. It says for the past month, the studio art classes have been testing the limits of the new pottery wheels. Their top work will be on display in the art studio classroom on Monday. Students and faculty are encouraged to vote for the best piece next week. Gold, silver, and bronze medal winners will each receive 2 free passes to the MFA in Boston. And earlier, this lady in her letter said, where's that letter that we got?
Did you put it back in the thing?
I think so. Not that one. Where the heck did it go?
You didn't put it back in the thing? The little envelope?
Who's possible pay to be? I did. You were right. She said
That he stopped in there.
that,
Someone said he stopped in there.
yeah, it says moments before he had stopped into her studio art class to drop off a student, and the class was bursting with excitement to show him what they had been working on. Despite being in a huge rush, he lovingly took the time with every student to praise their efforts right up until the bell rang. So he was in the art class.
Yeah, so go ahead and choose
So
the Verona voice.
this. Yep.
Yep.
Which of these 5 documents casts killer clay on Jamie's letter from the principal, right?
Yep.
Oh, we solved the case.
Let's go.
Boom! That was a really good.
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, is he a confession? Pull it up so they can see it.
Okay, but sorry guys.
Do we need to put headphones on?
It's a mess.
Oh, I guess we could just turn this really down.
Don't they need to be able to hear it though? Or
They'll
need to
hear
be able
it
to
through there.
Okay.
Okay.
The Verona community is in shock today over a chilling murder confession of former high school guidance counsellor Dr. Benjamin Gelding. We now go to Ali, who is live at East Verona High School.
Thank you, Seb. Dr. Benjamin Gelding worked as a guidance counselor here at East Verona High School for over 35 years until retiring in 2015. Earlier today, he confessed to pushing a student out of the 6th floor window of the school on November 20th, 1992. According to Verona PD, Gelding was having an affair with the student and pushed her out of the window when she threatened to go.
I totally forgot that it was.
It was the drama teacher?
Yeah.
Oh my
Dang.
God.
All right.
Okay.
Public about their relationship. Dr. Gelding also covered up the crime by creating a fake suicide note and lying to police about the victim's past history of suicidal thoughts. For more information about that investigation, I'll turn it over to Ron, live from the Verona police station.
Thanks, Allie. Ms. Banks' death was originally ruled a suicide by Verona police detectives, but was recently reopened due to new information provided by an independent investigator who was able to prove Ms. Banks was not alone when she fell from the window, and prove Dr. Gelding lied about his whereabouts on the day of the murder. Currently in his 70s, Dr. Gelding is facing multiple charges and is expected to spend the rest of his life behind bars. Back to you.
He was in his 70s during this time. So, like, this cold case is what? Like, 20 years old, maybe? So he was in his 50s?
1992. And it came out in 2015.
I guess.
92, 02, 2012.
Dang.
So 23 years. Yeah, so he was in his 50s. I mean, it said that she wasn't into high school boys.
But 50?
You in the studio, Seb.
Thanks, Ron. We'll have more information on this story as it develops. And after the break, we have exclusive interviews about the Johnny Rocker High School football betting scandal. We'll hear from two of his former teammates, Emmanuel Russell and James Lowe. Stay tuned.
All right, guys.
We still gotta open the last envelope.
Yeah. Oh, dang. Guess we should have done that first.
Switch it back to the mouse is over here.
Sorry. 2 screens. Okay. So, bonus envelope C. Oh, dang. Pretty sure I just opened that the wrong way. Try this again.
I think it could have been open either way.
It wouldn't come open the rest of the way.
Oh.
Okay. Congratulations, detective. You solved case number B17, blah, 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 blah. Sign up for emails and all that. Oh. Joey Ferrari. After seeing the news reports about Jamie Banks and Dr. Gelding, I've decided to come forward with information I've withheld for decades about this case. I knew that Jamie and Gelding were having an affair, but I never told anyone. It happened when I was visiting Earl Sampson on the 5th floor bathroom a few days before Jamie died. I was near the window and heard the sounds of 2 people kissing near the window in the newsroom above. You could tell there was great passion because the kissing was quite loud, but I couldn't tell who it was until Gelding started describing the parts of his brain that were getting activated and Jamie laughed. I kept my mouth shut because I think Jamie was about to write a story exposing my betting scam with Johnny, and I didn't want to draw any attention to myself. Yes, that's right, Johnny Rocca and I cheated Verona out of thousands of dollars with the betting scheme I concocted. Johnny could single-handedly control the games, but he refused to lose, so I got him to keep the scores close, and we bet against the spread. It worked great until the championship when our team was only favored by 3 points. I wanted a sure win, so I talked him into throwing it completely and letting the Colts win by a landslide. It worked, and we cleaned up over $100,000 cash. That cash would have really helped me in college. Too bad we took it to Atlantic City on Thanksgiving break.
Wow. Okay, so this is his statement. Okay, I, Dr. Benjamin Johann Gelding, being duly sworn, am a legal adult of sound mind and okay, blah blah blah. I murdered Jamie Banks on Friday, November. A car?
Is that a bat?
Huh?
It sounded like they slammed on their brakes.
Oh. It sounded like you said, was that a bat? I was like, I just said it. So
I said it sounded bad.
Okay. I murdered Jimmy Banks on Friday, November 20th, 1992. As a mental health counselor familiar with impulse control disorders, I attribute my actions to a momentary suppression of the anterior ungulate and the middle frontal gyrus triggered by a rush of basically in other words, I freaked out. I'm about to say, basically he's trying to say that he had a snap in judgment or something like that. But scientific understanding hasn't been able to reduce the shame I've endured though through the years. Perhaps a full confession today will. Jamie didn't write a suicide note and she wasn't bipolar. Jamie and I were having an affair. She was attracted to my intellect and wisdom. It started one day about a month before she died. She just leaned in and kissed me. I knew it was wrong, but our passion for each other burned like a wildfire. Guilt chased me like a dark cloud, but still, I could not resist. But eventually, I knew I had to end it before someone got hurt, so I asked her to meet me in the newspaper room in order to break up with her when everyone else was at the pep rally. While waiting for Jamie in the newspaper room, I updated our article list for next week with something that happened that morning, and that's how investigators eventually proved I was lying about not being in the room that day. I thought Jamie would understand why I needed to end our relationship. I was wrong. Instead, she threatened to publish it in the Verona Voice, and I shouted, I want the whole world to know. I'll scream it out this window. We'll finally have nothing to hide. She was about to destroy my life. I like Jamie a lot, but I love my family, and when my automatic flight or fight response kicked in, I rushed towards her and shoved her right out the window. I gasped as I watched her body fall to the pavement below. Then I realized I'd stepped on the heel of her shoe when I pushed her, and it was still stuck under my foot. I panicked and threw it down after her. I told police Jamie had suicidal ideations to provide closure for the family and make it easier for them to shut down the case. An individual with my skills and abilities shouldn't waste away in prison even over an accident. And if it hadn't been for my chalkboard reversion and a tour through the art studio, I would have gotten away with it. What the heck? So he doesn't think that someone of his intellect should waste away in jail over an accident. Dang.
All right.
Well,
maybe you shouldn't be having sex with 18-year-olds.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't say they had sex. It said they kissed. But
they had an affair for a month.
Yeah. Dang,
Regardless.
They probably did in the newspaper room.
Regardless. She was 18 and a student, and he was 50-something. And supposed to be her teacher.
And her counselor.
Her counselor. Sir, you broke so many rules and laws. Anyway, so once we got to the end, we went pretty quick, guys.
Yeah.
We were really good. But, that was tough. But
yeah,
anyway.
Going into it definitely was tough.
Yeah, let us know what you thought. Let us know if you want to see another, if you want to see something else, if there's another game. I know there's more brands and like sites for like murder mystery stuff. So if there's something else that you guys have tried that you think's better than these, or if you want to see us explore,
or if there's more challenging ones,
yeah,
or like, you know,
and try, yeah, just let us know.
Also, I know that you have some PlayStation 2 gameplays coming up.
I do.
So do I, over on my channel, which will be in the cards. You could probably click on it, or it'll pop up at the beginning of the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some new podcast episodes, some unboxings. I'm gonna go back to my childhood and do a playthrough of Spyro. Yeah. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
Peace.